Welcome back to another PTB video. Today we're playing as the unknown. Oh, that's creepy. Anyways, he has 3 new teachable perks. First one's called Unforeseen. When you perform the break action on a generator, your terror radius transfers to the generator for 30 seconds, and its radius is set to 32 meters. You gain the undetectable for that duration, and this perk goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. Not too bad. Undone. When a survivor misses a healing or repair skill check, gain 3 tokens, up to 30. When you perform the break action on a generator, if you have any tokens, consume all of them. For each token consumed, the generator loses 1% total progress and then becomes blocked for 1 second. Then once the generator is unblocked, it regresses. The perk goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. Every time I see a perk that says the cooldown for 60 seconds, I think that's way too long. Unbound. The perk activates for 30 seconds after a survivor becomes injured by any means. After vaulting a window, you gain a 5% haste for 10 seconds. This effect cannot stack with itself. And Brutal Strength. I'm just bringing this just because I'll be breaking a lot of stuff. And its power is called the UVX. Press the power button to charge the UVX. Once ready, press the attack button to launch the UVX, a bouncing projectile which creates a blast area upon impact. Survivors become hindered if touched by the UVX while airborne. Survivors touching the blast area become weakened. Weakened survivors lose health states if touched by the blast area. Survivors lose weakened by successfully staring down the unknown. So if they stare at you, they get out of that state. Hallucinations, a special ability. The unknown will intermittently create hallucinations. Hallucinations cannot be created while charging UVX, performing interactions, or in proximity to map objects like hooks. Whenever survivors are touched by the blast areas or otherwise become weakened, next hallucination spawn time decreases by 10%. The unknown can teleport to hallucinations, leaving behind a temporary decoy. Survivors can remove the hallucinations from the trial with a dispel ability. Weakened survivors take longer to dispel. If dispel is not completed, survivors become weakened and trigger the killer instinct. Alright, so this is a lot to unpack. It sounds really cool that you could just teleport around the map, kind of like Hag. And you have a projectile ability to hinder and injure survivors. Anyways, let's get right into the game. It's kind of a big map. Where are they? I have no idea where they are. Let's go into the main building. Okay. Someone jumped. I can't jump through there. Nice. So she's injured. Okay. We'll ignore her for now. That's fine. We're oblivious. For, I think, 20 seconds. I was trying to teleport. I guess I can't. Not while I'm charged. Nice. It's kind of like Hag in a lot of ways. But you don't have to place your traps down. Alright. I like this killer. It's gonna take some getting used to. Aye. My ability takes forever to charge. That didn't hit at all. Alright, that's the killer instinct that they were talking about. I don't care if they escape. It's just trying to figure this killer out. Get back here. I'm gonna catch up to you. I love being able to just teleport anywhere. It's kind of like Mint Rag in a way. Oh, she's dead. Alright. Oh, that's brutal, man. Really brutal. I think my favorite thing right now is just teleporting. Ah! Alright, let's get started. Let's get down. There's someone above me. We'll go over here. Direct hit. Alright, we need to hit him with 2 blasts if we want to get this to work. Let's see. Nope, too far. Takes a while for this to recharge. Oh. Takes a while for it to hit. I'll make sure I hit him though. I just don't like the recharge. It's kind of annoying. Nice. You can't hit him again. Alright. I screwed up. I don't think that does anything really except for slow him down. Yeah, okay. And the other thing you could do is just teleport. But you can't teleport repeatedly for whatever reason. Nice. Let's get back over here as fast as we can. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, you can hit multiple targets here. Oh, that does damage. What the heck? Alright, let's go over here. Want a good spot. That was interesting. Let's do that again. Alright, alright. I don't care. Let's see. Oh, damn. I didn't see that last time. Man, he's fast. Ah, man, she's good. Yeah, the range kind of sucks. That's alright. sneak up on someone. I don't see anybody. Probably scared the shit out of you, huh? It's just insane how fast you can teleport. The only thing I don't really like is the range of this killer, but it's not bad. Come here. I don't know where you're hiding.